What's up, everyone? White Rose Demon here, back with you for another episode of Good Old Kingdom Survival. So, today's episode, in last episode, we built our wolf's den. As you can see, we're here in our well, you don't know where we're to, do you? We could be anywhere right now, but it's clear we're in our wolf kingdom still. So, we are currently in our temple. I decided to add in some paths and everything between last episode, or I think, yeah, the paths were already in, but I added in flooring. And I also added a few extra odds and ends here and there. This place is still empty. I'm still leaving this up to you guys to determine the interior. Leaving it up to members of the Discord. I turned this into a little office area. Work on stuff. Have our little desk here, our dressers. Then we got our little shed here full of bills, so we might put a broom or something in it if we had brooms. But then I went and did a bit more work in the kitchen. This is the kitchen, the cooking tent. I'm absolutely in love with this here because I figured out how to work it. Oh, right here is also really cool. We don't have the materials. But yeah, we got the cooking pot. This stove actually does nothing, but the cooking pot allows us to actually make hot chocolate. This here allows us to actually fry an egg and cook stuff without fuel, but only one at a time. This here allows us to cook. Then we just got the basic furnace, but we got the knife and cooking boards. The little fire pit still. Right here, it's still the same. But then I added a few more details here. We have like bills, rice, onions, tomatoes, beetroot, cabbage, carrots and potatoes, all here just ready to go. You know, I realize now I never really showed you any of you the actual the upstairs after yesterday. Look at this view from just up here. It's wonderful. We can see the village. We have the bamboo areas here. Kind of give it that, like, I didn't want to put bamboo everywhere, but I wanted to spread it along the edge. Now, normally the soldiers wouldn't be up here, or the lookouts wouldn't be around up here, but we can come up here and just look around. We have a little section here, we can just pop in, have a bit of nuts. We just have a look around. Look around at the view. It's pretty good. Right here now, I think I might find a way of building a small little way up here to do something here. Maybe like a kind of Zen garden type area. I'm not really sure. Because I have the way up. Why is it that we have no other mobs from any of the other mods that we have around, except for monsters? But then we just got flies and an elephant whenever the trader shows up. Okay. I could have swore it was just nighttime. Now, because we used so much TNT last time, I did AFK at the creeper farm overnight, just to get see how well that goes. It still works. The cave is not we still need to catch these guys, and we still need a name for our little buddy. So please leave down in the comments a name for him, or her, him or her. We don't know. The name will decide. Our learning cave still needs Still looks pretty good. But I wanted to come back in and pop these back in the chest here. Why is there a handful of copper in that here? And an ominous banner. Now, what I'm thinking of doing at some point later down the road is actually taking the chance, going to a pillager outpost, figuring out how to spawn-proof it temporarily, and then upgrading the pillager outpost. Because we know we got one over in the distance by the Dwarven Ruins. Maybe that's how the Dwarven Ruins came to be. We never know. That's the thing, like, we don't know until I decide that's how it works in the lore. Right, I wanted to grab up some of our torches that we, for some reason, keep putting away. Let's grab lanterns, too. Now, today's episode, is the inn. Or the, like, inn. Now, we can do that a couple different ways. But considering this is a tribal village, there wouldn't really be that much of a dedicated inn, so to say. But considering how we did that with a bit more advancement, that gives me a bit of an idea. Right over here, we got this little opening here. Wait, no, over here. I think. Wait, no, that's close to the blacksmith, so there'll be a banging sound. Because we need to think about it. They want the people who comes to visit to at least be comfortable. Okay, so I think I want to go grab some wool. I still haven't went and grabbed any moss or anything, but luckily I haven't went to the lush cave to grab any of the materials from it for the wolf's den. We might do that at some point in this episode. White wool. Where's all my wool to again? White wool. We're gonna need more than that. White wool. Well, if we need more than this to outline how we want to do this build, then I'm gonna be shocked. Now, I want the inn to be one of the few two-story buildings in this entire village. But that means I want to come over here, because right here is about where I want it. So let's clear out the trees. Yeah, I know I'm the one who planted these, but oh well. Now, this little lip up area here, really just gonna get in the way. At least for the design I have. Now, earlier today I had a major almost had a heart attack. Well, not really. Like like my heart just sunk when I didn't have my shovel with me. I thought I was after throwing it in lava during a mining expedition or something. Then I realized, oh, right. It's in my backpack. But when I realized, when I thought I threw it in the lava, my heart just stopped. Like it was like, you know, when you like your heart just drops and it feels like it stopped. That what it was like. So right here. So the way I want to do it is main building right here. Double doors. We want to go 3 on either side. Then we want to bring it out like so. Yeah, let's do it this way. Bring it out like so. Then bring it back by 1, 2, 3. Now, while we're at this here, I think I want to do a bit of terraforming just to level it out. Because, well, that way we have it all set up and ready to go. Now, I know we have nothing underground on it, which is actually part of this build very nicely. It will actually add to this build nicely. Believe it or not, we're actually running low on dirt. Well, we're not running low on dirt. We just been using a lot more of it than I would have expected because of the type of terrain we picked. 5 there. Yeah, we still got a lot of dirt. But we need to remember, we need to hold on to this dirt, some of this dirt, to make the cursed dirt that we are using for the paths. Luckily, I am ending up doing a lot more terraforming than I would have expected. So that does entail me removing more, replacing it. So we're kind of keeping balance, but then also the digging. Now, right here, I think I want to kind of bring it back like so. Why this is here, I don't know. This can just be taken right out of it. And popped in like that. Then we can pop that out. Same right here. Because that'll add to our overall size. Now, I do want to keep a hold of a lot of stone and other materials because I want to build a mountain at some point. Now, that's going to be the big thing. Like, I might... I'll most likely show it be like... It's going to be one of those bigger things that end up with me having a huge monster spawn area under it. Because there's no way I'm doing it like I've done everything else in this build. Or in this village. And if I do, it's going to be... it's going to be basically clear every single chest we got left of all its stone variants. That or you're going to come back and the mine is going to be 500 blocks that way, 3 by 3 in the stone level, not the deep slate level. So probably on the amethyst level and way too many caves for us to count. I get sidetracked very easily, don't I? This was supposed to be us making the inn. But then again, the inn is kind of sitting on this level as well once we're done. Like, that's the thing. We got a lot of levels here that has no use. But I want to keep just to have that difference in levels. But that don't mean that we can't keep a bit of uniformity here. Like so. There we go. Like, I like to have that little ledge, yeah, of that 2 block high gap. But, okay, now this one. There we go. Oh no. No. The blood moon. Not the blood moon. We cannot sleep through a blood moon. That is the worst part. Luckily, our armor is pretty good. We really should enchant our sword. We really should. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the build. Now we come back by 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on either side. 6. Oiled. Oh. Oh my. This is big. We really should do some spawn proofing around. Come on. Oh. That hurts. Every single time I hit a wolf. It just hurts. Okay, I can survive. I can survive this. So now, we want to bring these all together. Like so. Ow. Ow. Thank you, lifesteal. Lifesteal is a real lifesaver here. Okay, so this is going to be our inn's main building. Now, the design I have for this will involve us expanding a little bit into this area. Because this is clearly not going to be big enough for a real good size inn. Like, there's no room for bedrooms, nothing. Is there? Oh my. Why so thank the Lord of the Ancients that that mob griefing is off. Okay, hold on. I want to get a screenshot of this. There we go. We got a screenshot of our first blood moon. Whoa. Thankfully we have good armor. Okay, I'm not hitting the dog. I'm not hitting the dogs. Please despawn. Please despawn, dogs. Despawn. Despawn. Oh, thank you. I can't believe that actually worked. I wanted him to explode and blow up the tiny guy. But man, that worked way too well. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the main building. But then we come off the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, 5. So then we come right here. Wait, no, oh no, here comes a spider. Oh no, zombie. Nourishing. I think that... Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wait, what the... Oh, that's a torch I laid up on a tree. I thought that was some type of magical effect there for a second. Ow. Blood moon is intense. I cannot build in a blood moon, I don't think. Ow. Ow. This is nothing compared to a warden fight as well. Like, a warden will still wreck me, even in this armor. Given the warden make the wither look like a pushover. That's the thing. Like, that's, like, oh man. Like, I know people who are in netherite armor can't even be like fully decked out netherite armor, a couple god apples now. As honestly, whoa. What the heck? Okay, whatever that ability was, I want it. Okay, what was that? Multi jump? No. Earthly Guardian. Oh my. The place is swarming. I need to get to a location. Well, at least they turned on their own men. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's head home. The temple is a bit more secure. What the? Oh, we can't sleep in a blood moon. Right? No, no, no. What's our knowledge looking like? Nothing. Okay. I think our best bet for right now is go and just have just hang out in the Nether. Let's just hang out in the Nether for a few hours. Maybe when we come back, the blood moon will be over. Ugh. The fact that the Nether is the safe part of the world right now, even with these monstrosities of evil, known as blood-sucking mosquitoes. Trying to knock me off. This is why we go down. We're gonna spend some time here. Since when they can open doors? Okay. Apparently they can open doors. Apparently piglins can open doors. Honestly, it's actually that makes sense. That makes sense. This place is still terrifying. Good to know. Oh, that's something you don't want to come out of the. That's something you don't want to come out of a. Yeah, you just don't want to come out to a portal with that on and have that just jump on you. Oh. Thank you. Okay, maybe now we can finish the build. Or finish planning the build so we can start the build. Man, so many creepers, so many creepers. See, now if I had mob griefing on, I would be doing nothing but filling creeper holes. That much is clear. Now, what I want to do here is actually plan out the future, like floor 2. So we'll have a room here. Like, the rooms aren't going to be too big. So, like, we might have a door there and a door there to the inn on the second floor. Then we basically mimic the exact same design on the second floor on the other side. So that's 4 rooms right now. Yeah, no matter what, one room is going to be bigger. So I might make this a single room. But 4 rooms, that's tiny. That's a tiny little inn. So, but then again, the inn is only for travelers. So, we right here, so that right here is kind of something I want to do. Because this place we can take a lot more inspiration from other kingdoms than we could from normal areas. Because right here has the most influence probably out of all the other kingdoms. From, well, other than the Crimson Waste, really. Or other than the Red Wasteland area. Because right here, yeah, this is too small. This is small. Well, actually, it's a nice size overall for an inn. So what I might do here is I might make this an inn/tavern build. And then, like, so this is the actual tavern. Now, we come over here. Actually, let's think. Let me think. So this is the inn. This is going to be the main building. We have a lot of area here. The inn is going to be one of our more complex builds anyway. So I think what I want to do is I want to flatten out this entire wall right here. Like so. Or up to a certain point. I think up to right here. So now let's grab our pickaxe. Oh, I love how fortune efficient. Efficiency just makes this all the better. So right here, like so. Let's put a lot of our stuff away in our backpack for now. Because the innkeeper is probably the innkeeper can be a gnome or a halfling kind of person, so they would have built their little their little inn rooms. Kind of inspired by their culture. So I want to have a 2-block gap between each of these. Because we'll do a 5x5 room. That then leaves a 5-block, like a 5x5 room is pretty good. Oh wait, no. Like that's on top of the already existing 4 rooms in the roof. On the second floor. Yeah. Okay. So we take that out like that. And then we take these out and just level it off like so. Like we'll level that off and modify it so it all fits when the time comes. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. So that's a total of 8 rooms for an inn. Now, the inn is right across the road from, so that's going to be the thing. Now, we can have a bit more fun here with the inn and these little makeshift hobbit holes. Or gnome, like the hobbit hole. Hobbit hole is going to be the most efficient thing to refer to them as. So we need to make up these and make these all into stairs right now. Stairs are going to be our best friend here with this particular build, because I want to build the actual hobbit style houses first. So this is probably going to be our entranceway style here. So let's grab our cobblestone and pop all these up, because I want them to be in the walls. Yeah, basically in the walls. So once this is done, we'll bring the entire wall out by 1 block around them to make these look like they're embedded into the wall. But that is also where we can have a bit more fun here. Wait, no, yeah, I wanted this out. Because we have, we're very close to our storage room here, so running back and forth is no issue anymore. And even then, it wasn't much of an issue because we could just teleport back. But we have dark oak here. What dark oak slabs do I have? Any or none? By the looks of it, none. Yeah, like, even though we've built a lot of stuff, I still make the mistake of grinding out more to keep ourselves well endowed in materials. So that's on me. That's really just on me for being a goober. Yeah, goobers is what we use. What me and a few of my friends uses to describe somebody that makes really, like, just one of those types of people. Let's grab my axe. I need to get. I wish I had the mod that lets me always have the right tool equipped. Like, see, simple, easy roof. Now, right, I should have done tree apart. Left that space in the middle. Should have. But that's kind of where we can get away with something here. The 2 houses here on the end are the ones that really can benefit from these the most. Because now, we can kind of just come in now. Well, we were going to have to do this anyway with this one most likely. What is it that whenever I watch a baking show or cooking show, I always get hungry? Because while recording, I always have a show playing in the background, just muted. And today's show is the Great Canadian Baking Show, or whatever it's called. And I'm just hungry now. I don't know why. Then again, it's a show about food, so that could explain it, couldn't it? Okay, yeah, we got the little area here. What I want to do here is bring it... No. Yeah. I need to... Well, if I do it this... If I expand it 3 blocks each, I can get away with a bit more space. I can get away with more space involved in each of the build. With each build. But that do mean I need to remove more of this mount of this facing, which really is no issue as long as we stay right here. We don't pass here. So let's remove that. Let's remove up to our new maximum. And build. Let's build. So, 1, 2, 3. Then here, by 3. Then another 3. And now we add in stairs. Then we go... Oh. We add in our slabs. For the little tiny roof. I know I'm probably being yelled at. This is not the right style. This is not tribal, but it's a fantasy. It's fantasy. Like, this is a werewolf pack tribal. Like, I only picked tribal because it was the most fitting for a formerly nomadic tribe of werewolves that decided to settle at a crater site of a mystical glowing lake of gemstones. Like, they're not just one race here. There's like 3 of, like, well, it's probably gonna be the most common, really. So, like, human, or, like, yeah, there wouldn't be, the dwarves are more, like, certain races are immune to the werewolf disease. Or, and that's the thing, is it a disease, curse, or what is this? What is the werewolf gene? What is the werewolf like, what is the werewolf likency considered in your mind? Because, like, for me, it's depending on the race itself, how they view it. It could be a curse. Like, it's individual, in my opinion. Like, it could be a curse, it could be a blessing. Like, if you look at the Skyrim series, or the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, like, certain members of the werewolf faction that you join believe that the werewolf disease, that it's a curse. Some believe it's a blessing. Well, we all know that the zombie disease is a definite curse upon the living. Right? Right. Okay, yeah. I want to expand this by 1, I think. So that means we basically pop it all out like so. And we just back it up by 1. Because I want our room in the back, or our top floor rooms here, to be kind of similar in size. Like, well, they won't be similar in shape, but they will be similar in size. Okay, I'm getting messages by the sounds of my thing going off a lot. Oh, I can go all day without getting a single message, but as soon as I start doing anything in terms of videos or something, I instantly just start getting message. Sorry, I'm just answering some messages here while trying to figure out my next move. Uh, Still night time. I have a bed here. Why don't I have a bed in the storage room? Just now, this is one thing you'll see. I'll have a bed in almost any build I make, just for me sleeping. Okay, let's go continue the actual construction process. Now, the thing with these, it'd be right here. That might be a bit too close to the storage room, I think. There we go. And then we'll like probably put like let's now I think I might put like I might figure out what to do here. Maybe we'll install like some support beams. But I just want to make it look like a bit of the area here kind of fell back in after the construction was done. Just something like this. Like right here, it bowed out during a storm or something. Right here, we can pop this out. There we go. Simple, easy. And now let's just have a look at how they look from right now. Yeah, I like the look of them. Like the nice little bit of hidden, the roofing. Yeah, it all gives that nice look that I wanted to go for. Okay, now, because of the Hobbit's natural like of the roofed forest area, or like in terms of the coloration of build, this is probably going to be one of the few buildings that this area is going to be. Actually, no, I want to use spruce. Yeah, I want to use spruce for this. So, first let's dig in the 3 blocks so that we can easily get in and dig out more. Okay, this one is probably going to be easiest. easiest to dig out, where there's more stone. Now, I'm sorry if these areas are dark for you. I don't know why, but for some reason when it's my brightness is up to max. There's not much I can do in terms of why my recording software don't pick up the brightness I have set, or that it is for me. But more, it's like still the default darkness. Which, if you ask me, that's just not smart. Where's my acacia? Here it is. So let's grab the acacia, pop all that in. There we go. Now, I think what I want to do is... Oh, no elephant for this guy? Seems not. The elephants are cool, but really, they just don't really add much. But yeah, they are still pretty cool to see. Just, oh, wandering traders here with an elephant. Just that grayish area. Now, we strip these down. And we can put like a sign here with a 1, a 2, 3, stuff like that. Now, these are not going to be cookie cutters. If believe me or not, or believe it or not. The outsides, yeah, they're cookie cutter, essentially. Which is the one thing I hate when building. But with something like this, I can make these rooms a bit more unique on the inside. But I also want to start building the actual tavern. In this one, we are going to use a bit more dark oak. Because we used dark oak on the arena, but then we never touched it again. We haven't touched it again, really. Other than maybe a roof or two. But here, I want to incorporate dark oak in a bit more fashion. Because we are, like, the inn would have been built pretty later in the actual progression. So that would have meant they would have explored a bit more, set up a logging trail of some kind to collect different types of wood. So I think that having dark oak now be more prominent along with the acacia logs and spruce makes a lot more sense now. And we found a dark oak forest that we can easily get to. So that's a win. Now, where it is a 2-story building, I actually want to use a bit more... I also want to use some cobblestone, more cobblestone, where it is a more structured building. So I want to use a base of cobblestone. Now, one thing I don't understand is... Well, one thing I don't understand in one mod that it's not currently not in the world, and probably not going to be, because honestly it defeats the purpose of what we're doing. Like, see, the trader likes the little in-house rooming already. That's pretty nice. And that's the tavern in the mine colonies mod. Why is it that the tavern is on the bottom, underground? What do you have? Ooh. Packed ice, but those are not bad. But sorry, man, you're not useful to me. But I'll let you stay. Good for morale. Okay, there we go. So now I put this in and just make this. Now, shuffle active. Now, because this isn't going to be an in, I do want the windows to be quite prominent. So the windows are actually going to be a really simple design to add depth. And then we'll have the staircase leading up to the floor with the, or to our second floor right there in the very center. I'll pop out the windows in that in a second there. Shuffle really helps to add that randomized variation of wood or for the stuff. And I gotta say, the acacia logs has that nice color when stripped down. Like, I'm not a fan of using stripped logs very much, but after this, I'm actually really liking the tribal style. So I think that I might actually start working with that in that style more. Or at least a try to do it that. A try to. Now the second floor is where we get into a bit more iffiness. Because now I need to make up some stairs. Because right here, so coming off of each of these corners, oops, shuffle is still on. Good to know, good to know. Am I able to get away with, yeah, there we go. Because we just want stairs. So each of these stairs will actually have a bit more function here. Yes, trader, yes, I know. Now, this here is going to be more of a build they picked up from the human culture of their tribe. In terms of buildings, higher buildings. So like this would have probably been like one of the newer members from a more advanced human kingdom would have taught them this. But now we want to measure out 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to come at least 6 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here. Yeah, that still leaves us enough room for like a little desk here, little seating area here. I like it, I like it. It works. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle off. For this particular one anyway. Now we come up by this. And now we get to a this here. So it should be right here, on level with the floor of the second floor. Or right here. Now, I'm hoping that this does work the way I want it to, because now we come in like this and place these windows in here. Yeah, I know I'm deviating from the style a bit, but that's the thing. What is a tribal build? Like, what is a tribal style anyway? In Minecraft especially. Like, if you can give me a good tribal style build that actually looks like it belongs, like a fantasy tribal. Like, this is not meant to be like a accurate recreation. This is my personal take on a tribal village in a fantasy medieval fantasy setting, so to say. That's why we have like, heck, if not for the if it was going accurate recreations, then we are, yeah, I would have been yelled at so much in the comments. Now, we need mangrove, I think. Ow. Fine. You wanna fight? Let's fight. I can handle you in small groups because you're all weak in small groups. Yes, spider. I said you're weak. You don't have the ability your little friends did in SCP, do ya? I still have no honest clue how I got destroyed in SCP Hunter by those spiders. Somehow they infected me and made me hatch into more shadow spiders, which was what they were called. SCP something, but the code name was Shadow Spider. Okay, we don't need the dirt, so we can throw that off. Same with the bones and sticks and mob drops. Still need this stuff. We need mangrove. Yeah, let's grab mangrove logs and another 2 stacks of dark oak. Let's sleep, because I don't want to work up in a nighttime kind of setting. Okay. Let's check the time. Okay, we've just passed the 1 hour mark. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. What the heck? True sight. No. Okay, let's get the floor. Let's put the floor in. Because the stairs are also going to be made out of the same materials. Now, I know that probably nobody's gonna see these stairs, like under these stairs, but just because like I'm one of those types of people that might actually add in something behind these stairs. I like to add in stuff. I like to actually add in the back area of a staircase. This should be enough to get us up to the top floor. Oh yeah, uh, oh yeah, right. My math was correct in originally. This should be more than enough. Oops, wrong button. And then right here and here. And these should be good. Because now, we actually are going to change in order to make slabs. Yeah, this is where the fun begins. Like so. Now, yeah. Where is my acacia logs? Ooh, yeah, I only need to do it here and here for the sake of this. Now, I need to make it so that these, in fact, will still allow us access up here. And I think right here should be the perfect spot. Can I still get under here? Without hitting my head? Yes. Okay, so let's finish this off by coming up here on each of these by 2. Oh, well, yeah. Let's bring it all up. And bring these out like that. I'm really hoping this all looks good when done. Because this has always been one of my one of the types of styles for buildings that I always had an issue with building personally. Just because I always have that hesitant idea that it's not going to work. Ow. Luckily we have the way up now. Like, and we can't really tell if it looks good until it's fully done. This is why we grabbed more dark oak, because the entire top floor is actually gonna. Let's finish the floor. I think I want to finish the floor, and because we are using slabs like we can actually use a different coloration of slab on the bottom in order to give us that roof, and then we just raise up the floor in the rooms. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I just realized I messed up this entire thing, and I need to actually double all these slabs. Oh. Yeah, that's on me. Well, I basically got rid of it. Kind of doubled what I had anyway. Gonna keep that there, as long as we have these 2 blocks here. Yeah, I made the mistake of creating slabs, I think, because I just realized that. Oh wait, okay, I still have more mangrove wood, so instead of using slabs, I'm just gonna go back to the original method of blocking, because I want to use a. I'm thinking spruce wood for the ceiling. Okay, so we got our second floor actually floored in. Yeah, because this is going to be the hardest part to strip down and that right now. Because once we get the walls up, we won't be able to strip these parts. Okay. Like, I get way more messages than I ever do when doing videos. I don't know why. Okay, so now I want to come up 1, 2, 3 for a total of 4 blocks off each of these. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, life steal. See, now if it was an ability like that allowed me to steal the hunger from them, like use that to sustain my hunger, then we would be immensely good. Dang it! Why so many Okay, right. No windows, no doors. Oh, creeper. Why? Okay, let's light the place up and quickly, just, yeah. And until I put the doors and that on, really no point in, keeping any of it really contained, is it? Right. I need more acacia. Okay, so I wanna... Yeah, let's craft this up in that. Toss these there. We take this out of our inventory, put that there. Because, yeah, grave dust has no effect. So now, we enable shuffle and hop up by... Oops, now we'll take the windows out of the actual structure other than the back here after we are done. So right now, let's hop down here and place the windows. Because, that there should have been done here. Oh well. Eh. At least now I know it should fit. Okay, so I'm thinking, we need to figure out how big we want the rooms. If we come along this way, put the doors right there, we got a pretty nice sized room, and we still got the little walkway. And then we got the little... yeah, I like that. I like the look of that. A bit more. I like the look of that. Luckily I have the actual log or planks, just not the logs. Now, no, no, that's a crafting table. How do I make a wall? How do these look if used as walls? Eh? They act. They look pretty good. Swap them out for acacia, and I think we might actually have a winner. Okay. How many can we make out of? We end up with 30. Oh right, we need to actually have the acacia slabs here as the door frame. Or the planks as the door frame. Because of how the doors are in the game. Okay, let's see. Kinda looks good. Uh, yeah, yeah. Nah. Let's move the door of this one right here. Oops, we need to pop it up one more. Then we block this off. Yeah, that looks a little better. I say once the roof is on, it should look a lot better. Now, you'll rarely ever see me do a symmetrical build like this. Well, you'll always see me do like a semi-symmetrical build. Just, usually it'll be something like that, like in terms of the roofing, not the interior for the symmetrical. But for the sake of this one, I'm going to slightly offset it. Because it should all line up like so. Now, I want to make cobblestone walls. And pop them in right there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I love how the walls look. I love how the walls look in that on this situation. So maybe this will be the count. So we have all that added in like that. And now we add in the stairs like so. And this can be a little office, maybe a little office area or something for the desk person. Because right here we can add in a small desk. Okay, so now, like, I'm not gonna do the interior. In the interiors of these, I'm gonna leave up to those of you in the Discord in order to decide and design a simple yet elegant interior for the structures I come up with in certain cases. And I'll pick the best looking one that fits the theme of the village. Oh, the blue moon rises. That's fine. As long as it's not a blood moon, I am happy. The blood moon petrifies me if I was playing hardcore right now. Now, the thing is, I will not be playing hardcore because this is going to be a open server for those who are a member. Certain things are going to factor in the who is allowed in here later on. So, such as, like, if they're a member of the RPG party that I have for for boss fights or event fights, then they'll have access to the server, and they are allowed to do videos then as well on the server if they wish. But there's certain things. I have luck infinitely. Okay, what did I come in here for? Why, acacia. I came in here for acacia. Yeah, I haven't been harvesting any of my crops. Yeah, this has kind of just become my junk drawer. Now I do need stone bricks. Oh, there's all my wool. Stone bricks. Yeah, should be good. Uh, that ringing and that from the luck is just terrible, and I don't need luck because okay, I say once I strip down all that wood, it'll probably look a lot better. But I do like the actual past. I do like the wall design. Like that solid. Yeah, I thought so. The worst thing is, yep, because of the wall being where it is, I can't equip this like it is. Luckily, these are on a more. These are on the slab walls. What's the outside here looking like? There we go. Let's add the door right here. Now we need to grab a stair. Uh, now, I'm definitely gonna have to decorate this with paintings, shelving, stuff like that. Just because it looks, it'll look terrible otherwise. But let's use this to get up to the roof. Oh, I was hoping to break in right here. Okay. So the roof design, that this is going to be quite unique for this style of roof. Now I know I grabbed a lot of dark oak here, or grabbed a lot of stone, but that's for a reason. Ooh, I'm running low on dark oak. Uh, okay, there we go. Let's see what I can put in that really just fills up the area. Well, I'm actually starting to get hungry, so we need to eat. Now, this roof is going to be similar in design to our guest house on the actual next to the blacksmith's house in the idea for the build. Let's think about this. Because the roofing here is going to be the most key part of this build. Or is going to be the key to this build. Now, we grab this stuff here for a reason. In order to make even more stairs. So now, we want to actually come out like so, but we want to skip those. Come out around the edge here like so. But then right here come out off the thing by 1. And now we mimic the same here. But right here is where we come off by 1 off of this. And now we connect it up like so. See, now this is where things get a bit more difficult to make it fit the style and still looks good, is the roof. This is going to give us a more of a mushroom top style, a mushroom look in terms of shape of the roof and overall building. But it should all work out in the end, because now I want to break these out. Break out each of these ones here, and we do need to be careful when running around the top here, because this is where we start to get into that more iffy shape of the build. Because I now want to make a few slabs, which I realize I really shouldn't have made so many stairs, even though I need a lot of stairs for this build. And now I want to grab a stair and pop it in right here upside down with a right side up stair there. And now we want to do the same here. Besides the fact we don't have those. Because that can now create a little windowsill style bit and window here. And allows us to kind of give us a bit more of a unique shaped roof. So let's finish off the design here. Now, the reason I like doing even like length builds like this is really quite simple, because you end up with that nice classic peak style roof that normally you wouldn't be able to obtain without it. Thankfully we have feather falling, or I would be unaliving so much right now. Voila. Now we want to mimic the design here. Now this is going to be one of the more stand-out buildings. Like, a lot of the buildings are going to be kind of like those that we already have. This one here is going to be the only one to have a big peak-style roof. I'm going to have to deal with... I need to call it an exterminator for creepers. Like, creepers are just overkill. Who knows, maybe that'll be one of the roles in the kingdom. Creeper keeper. So, how much of an overshot did I do? A lot. Well, actually, I made a stack more than I needed. Given that happens way too much. Even by my standard, anybody's standards, that happens way too much, I think. Oh, there we go. We can set it. I wish I could just put stone in here with a lava-filled thing, and it just pops out a fair bit of materials. Now we are doing dark oak roof, which means we need dark oak stairs. And this one I know I need a lot of, because of the way we are doing this roof. Now, because of the way this roof ended up, I made a slight oversight. But that oversight is easily fixed through the use of, we do not have, but this oversight is easily corrected using this method right here. Now what we could do right here is pop this out and grab a stone brick stair and pop them in like that. Oops, no, not like that, like that. Now, the thing here is, this actually needs to be slightly modified because I misplaced it. I misplaced that again. It should be like this. Actually, no, should be slab. Whoa, that one was close. We're gonna have a ton of mobs in the rooms. So we'll essentially copy the entire roof just like this going along, but we'll use slabs in this middle section like so that level it up. I need to go make some more slabs and stairs. Actually, I don't need to now because of the design we have. Because of the new modified design, we should be relatively good as long as we can get this off here, then there. Now we come in here, grab the stairs from here, place them down, and place this here. Now we grab the slabs from these. My goal for this episode is at least getting the roof done. Sounds like the creeper fell out a window. That's kind of ironic. Ironic and funny. Now, parts of these we do want to be careful on. Like right there, we can add that up there. But I need to basically bring the roofing along here with it. But I plan on building a small little attic. That's kind of the plan. Like a little attic. Ow. Yeah. Once the roof is on, I can do a lot more work on the inside and get it nicely finished. Now, the thing is, I know I'm gonna need a lot more dark oak if I'm doing it this way. But honestly, I just think that classic dark oak finish is what we need. Like the upside down dark oak still on the inside, leveling it all out. See, now that's the thing. I'm not a fan of, like, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of watching people build on camera, but that's one of the things that I enjoy about Minecraft. Just that being able to build on camera, like just that old-fashioned build on camera and have fun. So now we pop off of that and here. Then another one here. And now we bring this all the way over like so. And we connect it up like so. Now, right here is where things get a little tricky in terms of how we want to place the structure. But luckily it's not the first, because if you look, once the backside is a little longer here than it is there, or on one side. And we are out of now right here we just add in slabs like that. And then we will have all this here. Okay, we have the stuff we need, so let's grab the acacia stuff right now. Oops. Okay, so now, what is some, I can probably, yeah, I can throw in some of the mangrove stuff into the thing to get rid of these from our inventory. Because right here, I'm thinking I want to put those here like this. No, actually. That's the thing. We need to be careful about how we go about placing this stuff. Because we only got one. Oh, there's an elephant with a... Yeah, the elephant's not having a good time. I don't blame him. This place is terrifying. Okay, let's check the time. But basically, we're just... how's the roof looking? How's the... Yeah, so I think we're at the point where we normally... We don't want to make this too long. So I'm going to have to end it here. Next episode, I'll have all the stuff ready for next episode to come in, finish this off. Because next episode, we have two choices. We are either going to build the temple in the jungle, or we can finish up some projects around here. Because I got the next couple, I got up to episode 40 planned out of what I want to do in each individual episode. Now, actually knowing how I want to go about building those things in those episodes is a different story. So, next episode is going to be the temple, and then the episode after that is going to be the tower, the wizard's tower. Just to give us a break from this kingdom and build like those odds and ends that the world, just just the odd and ends that kind of add to the world but don't belong to any specific location. That's kind of what we want to go with there for the next 2 episodes. Then after that, we'll come back here and build like the market and do a couple raids to get totals of Undying. Then we are gonna finish off the war room and the jail. Now, before that episode, I'm going to dig out the area I want and kind of decorate the hallways and mine. I'm gonna mine out the areas so that we can just go in and build. That's gonna be the goals here. Just between episodes, mine out the areas, and then we can build on camera with the occasional terraforming on camera. Then after that, it's gonna be us filling the area with some houses, and then we detail the stuff. Then we're going to have a 3-part episode of us building the Dwarven Ruins. I'm really hoping Create is out by then, because that is going to be the real fun part. So, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see teasers of episodes before they come out, possibly see teasers now, and find out updates and little hints of what is done in an episode ahead of time, check out the Discord. And make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified when the videos do come out. So, this has been White Rose Demon with you for another episode of Kingdoms. Hope you all enjoyed. So, later all, see y'all, and have a good one. Later.